Quinoa. If you follow these instructions on the package, you're going to get soggy quinoa. So it took me some time, but I developed my own method that gives perfect quinoa every single time. It is totally fail proof, guys. So I'm excited to share it with you because who doesn't love a delicious quinoa salad? I want to talk about quinoa because it's a super easy and fantastic item to have in your fridge, ready to go throughout the week. It's high in protein, it's highly nutritious, and it's really easy to make. I remember when I used to go out to restaurants and I would get a salad that had quinoa. And I would eat it and I go, wow, like this quinoa is so good. I need to start making quinoa at home. And then I would try to make quinoa at home and it was like this soggy mess, right? If you follow the instructions, see what the instructions say actually. If you follow these instructions on the package, you're going to get soggy quinoa. All right, first you're starting by you just gotta soak the quinoa. So you just fill that with water. We're gonna let that sit for a little bit. Today we're talking about quinoa and how it's a great addition to your meal prep. You can mix salads, you can serve it as a side, you can saute it with veggies. So I'm soaking the quinoa right here. And now I'm going to strain it. So with quinoa, you need to have a fine mesh strainer because quinoa is so tiny. Look, you need fine mesh because otherwise it's gonna go right through. So the small pot. Going to put this pot on the burner. Somebody asked me once, why do you soak it, drain it, and then dry it? It's a good question. You're soaking it because there's a coating on the quinoa that makes it difficult for some people to digest the quinoa. You soak the quinoa, it's more digestible. But the texture and flavor of the quinoa is better when you start from dry and you toast it a little bit. Well, that's why it's kind of a two-step thing. So we're now drying the quinoa. Now, how do you know when it's done enough? It'll actually start sticking. You know, you kind of hear it, and that's when you know. I'm just going to toast it now for a second because, like I said, you get that little toasty flavor. It's nice. Now it's sticking. So we want to add the water. This amount of water that you add to the quinoa is very, very specific and it's very, very key to the result. So this was 1 cup of quinoa. You need 1 1/4, and that's it, to 1 cup. 1 1/4 cup of boiling water to 1 cup of dry quinoa. I'm going to add this, raise this. See, it's gonna be all about me because I was hot. So be careful. You return that to a boil and you add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so it's boiling. So now you're going to lower it, right? So put that on low. We cover it. Now we set the timer for 10 minutes, 10 minutes only. You are going to see on the package to use 1 cup of quinoa to 2 cups of water or broth. Bring that to a boil and simmer until the liquid evaporates. I'm saying no, don't do that. That's soggy quinoa. We like nice, fluffy, dry quinoa. I'm going to show you when it's done. So it's 10 minutes simmering. After the 10 minutes, we're going to shut the pot off. We're not going to lift the lid and we're going to set the timer for another 10 minutes. That's it. It's super awesome to have in your refrigerator all week. This is something you can add to the chicken recipe I just gave you. So now you've got quinoa, you've got chicken, you've got some salad greens. I mean, start using your imagination. You can make some really nice dishes. The buzzer went off. All we're going to do, shut the flame off, and that's it. We just set the timer for another 10 minutes and it's going to rest. And when the timer goes off, I'll show you what it looks like. It's going to be done. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be fluffy. I promise you. Okay, so the timer went off. There's your quinoa. And like I told you, it's totally perfect. So you're just going to let that steam dry for a minute, even more. But that's perfect quinoa. Like, totally perfect. Quinoa. Super fluffy, super perfect, super great as a meal prep item for the week. Happy cooking. Peace.